it looks like... excuse me, let's clear my throat right at the beginning of the stream. That's extremely pleasant, nice sound for all of you. It looks like it is once again rewind time. We are back at it again with Worst of YouTube. We have not done this show for a hot fucking minute. Before we get into the cream of the cringe, I'd like to thank you guys for coming, and I'm also going to enjoy a little sip of this whiskey. It was recently my birthday. If you don't know, 4th of July is my birthday, and I got a really nice bottle of whiskey that from the Scottish Highlands, which is old enough to go to college, and it's just really smooth, tiniest hint of smoke, but not too much, sort of a little vanilla. Oh, it's extraordinary. It's nearly 60% volume though, so I'm drinking a very small glass because I have to go to work tomorrow. Oh boy. So, what has the world around us been up to? So often on this on these streams, we'll I don't like to think we punch down. We are always trying to punch up a little bit, making fun of people with a sizable following, but I don't know that we've ever done a mainstream celebrity before. A lot of folks were coming up to me and they were going, Mr. Wood, if are we going to get any more Worst of YouTube? Who are you going to do? Are you going to do more Game Dude? Is there any new Christian law you want to discuss with us? Hell no. It is time to discuss an old media fraud who has slithered his way onto YouTube. An embarrassing, weak, bullying, violent, simpering cuckold of a man. One of the rare multi-millionaires I can confidently call a fucking loser. I am, of course, talking about Will Smith. You've probably gathered that from the name of the stream and the thumbnail. Will Smith basher. Not just basher, my friend. I am the #1 Will Smith hater. I am a professional hater. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to do my duty, which is to make fun. You can always look at Cyrax. Fuck Cyrax, man. That guy, isn't he going to jail now? Or maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. Maybe I'm thinking... Daniel Larson. Is that the same guy? I don't know. I'm not up on my lolcow law. Won't Smith. Yeah. Is there anything he won't do? Raise his children properly. Thank you, Charles, for the $5. I hope you're having a good weekend. I am. Let me tell you guys about my day, actually. As I said, it was recently my birthday. This is not my birthday weekend, though. That was last weekend. This weekend, yesterday I went to work, and it was a damn hard day. We worked really damn hard, and I rewarded myself today with a very nice day. So I went to Mr. Beano's family restaurant for breakfast, and then Logan and I went to the arcades and played... Jurassic Park Arcade. If you haven't played it, it's a fine game, lots of fun. And then we went to the cinema to see a special sing-along screening of The Wizard of Oz. And it was a particularly special event because the cinema we went to, it was their 60th anniversary, and they were playing the first film they ever screened there. So it was a nice special event, sing-along event of The Wizard of Oz. Really, really fun. Heck of a Sunday. I have enjoyed myself very much. Played a little bit of Smash Brothers Melee as well. And now I'm drinking fine whiskey, and I'm about to be unfathomably cruel to a celebrity who deserves it because he's a fucking piece of shit. Whew. All right, let's get the screen on so you guys can see. I forgot how to do this. It's been so long since I did this. You guys remember the last time we actually did one of these? Oh, fucking minute, hey. All right. Where's my headphones? I want people to hear this clown. So we're going to talk a little bit about Will Smith and why he's a scumbag. But first, we'll start with this funny clip.
When I was 15 years old, my first girlfriend cheated on me.
Oh.
And I
Watch the other actors.
remember making a decision that nobody would ever cheat on me again. And the way I was going to do that is by being the biggest actor on earth.
There's more to that clip. I can't find the rest of the clip. There is actually more to it, where he keeps going on and making a real fool of himself. But what I really wanted to talk to you guys about was... I've lost one of the Will Smith videos I had up here. The self-aggrandizing. So Will Smith has recently made a sort of comeback. He's been appearing with live streamers, guys like KSI, XQC, you know, people that are deeply respected. And he has decided to address what was now 3 years ago, believe it or not, the Oscar slap. He's started talking about that again, and he's kind of repositioned it as, rather than a really embarrassing, shameful moment of cuck rage, as some kind of tough, justified gangster thing. Which there's a particular moment in a freestyle which I'll show on the stream, which is what made me want to do the stream, made me want to bring this show back to make fun of this guy. But yeah, let's quickly. I'm gonna find the one I was talking about because it's very embarrassing. This is the one. It's just the most self-aggrandizing fucking garbage imaginable. And of course his idiot fans love it, you know, these morons. But just check this out.
Will Smith is canceled. Oh, you can't cancel no icon.
You can't cancel no icon. That's what I'd do. If I did something really embarrassing, I made a fool of myself and assaulted a comedian on national television in front of literally hundreds of thousands of people, what I'd do is I'd make a little rap calling myself an icon.
He all invincible or somebody.
Don't be messing with Will.
He the Fresh Prince. Who the fuck?
Fresh Prince. He's not even cool enough to be a fucking court jester anymore.
Fuck Will Smith think he is. And that boy damn crazy how he raising them kids. No, he is. Yes, he is.
Raising is a strong word.
No, he is. Yes, he is. And I ain't never gonna forgive him for that shit he did.
Me neither.
I mean, Will Smith used to be cool.
He's still the shit. He can fit your whole house in his pool. I don't know.
Are you really flexing? He can fit your whole house in his pool. So right away, we've got Will Smith flexing his wealth in a rap song. Let's actually, how old is Will Smith? Let's find out. Will Smith age. Let's find out. I can fit your whole house in my pool. He is the same age as my mum. We'll just have that on the screen for a moment. Yeah. Yeah, just keep flexing on us, Will. Twat.
I mean, he rich, but he ain't rich. Boy, I don't even remember the last flick he did.
You don't remember Aladdin? What about Men in Black?
Okay, this is embarrassing. Oh, it's great. Every few seconds we can make fun of this. This is great.
He ain't rich. Boy, I don't even remember the last flick he did.
I don't even remember the last flick he did, which is fair enough. When was the last time you really watched Will Smith in something, right?
You don't remember Aladdin?
Aladdin. That's what you're pulling back? One of those horrible fucking Disney remakes that nobody likes? A film where you are horribly miscast and could not fill the shoes, which is ironic because he hasn't got any feet, but he couldn't fill the shoes of the genie. Well, he has got feet, hasn't he, in some of the... I don't know. I always think of him as being kind of floating, but I guess I'm wrong about that. He has got little shoes, hasn't he? Funny, sort of Arabian, like, dance shoes.
What about Men in Black?
What about Men in Black? That's the next thing you could think of. And what about that film, what was the last film Will Smith made? Was that... Oh, that crappy Aladdin remake nobody cared about that was several years ago? No? What about something from the mid-90s? Great, yeah, the last flick he did, I can't remember.
I know your badass squad bad boys. I know you remember that.
What's the soundtrack?
I heard he down bad.
I heard he won the Oscar, but he had to give it back.
And you know they only made him do that shit because he's black. He don't need it. He the first to win a Grammy for rap. That's a fact.
He put all of Philly on his back.
Bottom line, y'all.
I'm so embarrassed. Like, even just now, this is like... This whiskey is so fucking good. Yeah, this is such secondhand embarrassment that I'm feeling for this boomer. It's like, you're a grown man, and your reaction to criticism of your character, which, let's be honest, you are the shit that is produced when ego eats too much, cuck rage. Your reaction to that legitimate criticism of your character is to just make like a comedic rap, just flexing on people about what an icon you are, just sucking your own dick. I mean, be careful not to break your spine doing this.
Will Smith is whack.
I mean, he rich, funny, and sexy too.
Yeah, really sexy, dude. Really, really sexy 56-year-old man.
You wish you had a Jada Pinkett next to you.
So what? You wish you had Jada Pinkett next to you? Will, If for some reason you stumble upon this video making fun of you to an audience of fewer than 40 people, there are fewer people in this audience than years in your life, you old motherfucker. But if you stumble upon this, I want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, I would rather be next to a hungry alligator than that succubus bitch you call a wife. What the fuck are you talking about? You wish you had a Jada next to you. I would rather have 100 beehives next to me, you clueless lunatic.
Him and Jada both crazy, girl. What you talking about? You better keep his wife's name out of your mouth.
It's so funny. You assaulted a man. Hilarious. You better keep his wife's name out of your mouth. I smacked a man much smaller than me for no reason.
But if he came right now, you'd be like, come in, Mr. Smith, would you please sit down?
If Will Smith came in right now, he'd say, come in, Mr. Smith, please sit down. If Will Smith entered the chat right now from his YouTube channel, I'd tell him to go fuck himself, call him a loser, and tell him that his wife reminds me of a bowling ball in the sense that, she's very, very shiny and bald, and teenage boys like putting their fingers in her.
Hell nah. I'd be like, come get a fade, cause all your haircuts I seen on the big screen been lame.
One thing's for sure, you can't call
Hey,
it.
Super Chat. Distraction from this insanity. Oh, yeah, thank you, Super Charles. I was going to look at that. Thank you, Agent Charles. Okay, the whiskey is 58-point-something%. Yes, Will. Aladdin, the movie where you got auto-tuned because you can't sing. Yeah, the man is making music and he can't fucking sing.
Trying to call him lazy, I'm calling a nigga crazy. One classic album, what that make him Jay?
One classic album. Okay, Will, yeah.
Z? Jay-Z plus movies and TV.
Look, he's still the GOAT. Bad Boys came in first.
I don't like his damn music. That nigga don't fucking hurt.
He gonna drop a new record like we all gonna forget. He need to take another...
We're not going to forget, trust me. He's going to drop another record, we're all going to forget. We're not going to forget. We're not going to forget that you assaulted a comedian for a harmless joke. I would have said worse, and I will say worse throughout the stream. And I'll explain why I'm going to say worse when you see the freestyle.
Some shit.
Oh my.
Who the fuck Will think he is? He only still relevant because of his kids.
He's not. He's actually not still relevant at all. That's what's so embarrassing about it.
Yes, he is. No, yes, he is. And I ain't never gonna forgive him for that shit he did.
Oh, shit. I'm in the back.
Come in, Mr. Smith. Would you like to sit down?
Christ. Oh, there we go. That's something actually good. Clips, Virginia. Good song and very good remix of it. That very nearly came on there. Embarrassing. Really, really embarrassing. So, there's a few things I want to show you. We've got some freestyles here, and what's nice is that you can see the dislikes. I hope, at least. I'll scroll down a bit. You can see the dislikes on these. But he's got a song out, a single, and it's been ratioed into oblivion, and the comments are incredible. I'm probably going to spend a bit of time reading the comments. The Fire in the Booth freestyle is what pissed me off the most. That's the thing that upset me. So we're going to take a moment to read the chat, and then I think we'll do the Fire in the Booth freestyle next, because I think that will help justify all the abuse we're going to give this guy on the stream. But I'm just going to have a quick browse the chat and see what people are saying so far. I feel like I've been watching this for 2 hours. I know, right? It's like a 2-minute song and it just keeps going. Look up Alfonso Ribeiro. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. That's the guy who played Carlton, obviously. Look him up and his family. Carlton won in the end. I won't kill if this was after E. Arth. He's just so humble. Fuck it. Yeah, exactly, right? I must ask Cobe, is it worse than Ye or Ye? See, I always want to call him Ye, even though it is pronounced Ye, because it's from Kanye. But Ye is just so much funnier. Okay, obviously I don't agree with the sentiment of it, but the Heil Hitler song is catchy as shit. That's a much better fucking song than anything Will Smith has put out. Honestly, that shit we just listened to made, I don't know, that made Getting Jiggy With It sound like Agent Orange or something. It's bad, is what I'm saying. Speaking of bad, Will Smith fire in the booth. Let's read the comments before we start. Charlie Sloth taking this seriously. Actually, that's the other guy in the video. I am the illest. Sounds like affirmations he says in the mirror every day before facing the world. I'm good at a bunch of stuff. Okay, he raps like an undercover cop. Guys, we have to watch this. Oh.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
Ooh, I like that. That's a good effect. I get that one. I'm allowed to.
I say this as an Englishman. Keep English people away from rap music.
Have that. Yes.
I can't lie, I'm super.
Shut up, DJ Khaled from Luton. Look at you, embarrassing.
But that's right now, we got a real icon in the building.
Real icon in the building! Shut the fuck up. That's a fake accent. Nobody talks like that. You're not from the West Indies. Grow up. I bet your dad's called like Robinson. Your mum's called Margaret or some shit. Grow up.
Someone who can really, really, really rap.
Yeah.
Really, really, really rap. We're gonna put that to the test, guys, aren't we?
Like,
Yeah.
You know what, yeah? Alright, real life, sometimes when people are good at one thing,
Yes.
they're not so good at the
They're
other.
not- yes,
you know what
exactly.
I mean? Like they're better at the other thing.
This is why no one can understand us around the world. This is why I'm fucking embarrassed, and when I go to foreign countries, I don't talk. You understand? I let the people I'm with talk for me, and I pretend I'm not English when I go abroad. Listen to you.
Yes, exactly.
Imbecile.
Crazy at everything.
And I'm good at all that shit. I'm good
You're a
at
fucking crazy rapper.
everything.
Ah!
Yes.
Crazy actor.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, he's crazy. I don't know.
Good at a bunch of stuff. I'm good at a bunch of stuff.
Bunch of stuff, my man. A bunch. Hey, this is about to be a moment, you know. We're about to shut down the whole internet, Will.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. Let's not get ahead of ourselves there, buddy.
Hey, Will, you ready?
From a time long ago.
You know what time it is when you hear this, right?
Now it's time to rumble.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Big Will,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Charlie Slav in the building.
Come on, Dad.
Here we go. The whole world dark as night, let there be light. My insights don't sound right in sound bites. I be sitting at the table with the Jedi Knights. Y'all still sleeping on me like red-eye flights.
Oh my god! Why is my embarrassing uncle freestyling? Have you ever been at a party and it's like it's a nice vibe, it's quite chilled out, and some fucking asshole starts rapping and it just fucking kills the whole vibe. That's this guy, except he's 56.
I ain't a prima donna, I just ain't with all the drama. I took the little Ali, mixed it up with Obama. Suffocated poverty, now I got wealth trauma. Dropping game in my IG stories, a stealth bomber. Road to success, navigated the narratives. Raised 3 kids, made it.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't brag about that one there, Will. That's saying... Being proud of those kids is rather like being proud of your marriage.
through 2 marriages.
Fucking hell, I'm psychic!
The narratives, raised 3 kids, made it through 2 marriages.
You know your life's good when you describe it as having made it through a marriage rather than, you know, just had a happy marriage. I made it through my marriages. God help me, I didn't kill myself. I didn't blow my brains out in a cheap motel. Despite wanting to every single day. You know, every time I look at my cheating bitch wife who's still in love with a man who died in the 90s, I didn't kill myself. I made it through 2 marriages.
Oscars, Emmys, Grammys, and when I stare at them, hearing them whisper, you got every right to be arrogant. You in the presence of greatness, still gracious, top-notch taste, too allergic to basics. Y'all can look, but you'll never find a replacement. And all this from Jeff's mom's basement. I am the illest.
Yes, Will.
Yeah.
I am the illest. Okay, yeah. I mean this with absolute sincerity. I would not wish Will Smith's life on my worst enemy. I would rather be broke than, you know what I mean? Like, I would rather have no money. I mean, I'm doing all right. I'm fucking drinking 100 quid whiskey here. I'm not rich by any means. I'm not balling, but I would rather have less than I have now, and struggle, and have a girlfriend who actually loves me, than have Will Smith's life. I would not for all the money in the world. I would not wish his life on my worst enemy.
Yeah, I am the illest.
The motherfucking illest! He's heating up!
Now I'm not the type of man to move in malicious ways, and
Okay, yeah. Except I assault people.
I am too grown to play childish games.
Except I assault people for no reason.
But if you talking crazy out your face up on the stage and disrespect me on the stage, expect me on the stage.
Okay. This is the thing. I hadn't actually watched the whole freestyle yet, but it's this line that pissed me off so much and made me want to make this stream, because Will here tries to completely recontextualize his bullying and physical abuse of a much smaller man on national television as anything other than him lashing out. Because if you think about it, the amount of people that have called him a pussy that he didn't hit, guys his size, that made fun of him, other comedians that made fun of him, and called his wife a whore, he didn't slap any of them. Chris Rock makes one joke, which he laughed at, by the way. If you go back and watch that clip, he laughs at it until his wife gives him the look, and he's like, sorry, I guess I don't get to watch you fuck a teenage boy tonight. I'll go up and slap a much smaller man on television in front of thousands of people. And then he tries to reframe that as like a cool moment. Here he's like trying to reclaim it, and it makes me genuinely fucking angry.
Jokers dish it out, cry foul when it's time to take it. City full of stage. Jokers in malicious ways. And I am too grown to play childish games. But if you talking crazy out your face up on the stage and disrespect me on the stage, expect me on the stage. Jokers dish it out, cry.
So I want to be clear about this. Will, you're not going to see this. It's fucking... It's whatever. You're a big movie star. I don't give a fuck. I'm a lot bigger than Chris Rock. All right? And, yeah. I do music sometimes, like you. Not as popular. But you, I'll be absolutely fucking clear about this. You ever walk up to me because of a joke, I will put you in the fucking ground. You fucking nasty bully. Dealt with cunts like you before. You piece of shit.
When it's time to take it, city full of real ones.
And that's what this guy is. Let's not dress this up. And that's all he is. And he's trying to be cool. And it's so embarrassing. So I'm going to read the super chats because this guy's annoying me. I'm actually getting angry because I'm just thinking about what a fucking scumbag he is. And how he just gets away with it, But hey ho, I love punching up because at least no one's going to call me a bully for picking on this fucking scumbag. Thanks Agent Charles for the $5. Sorry about the mess. I've heard garbage disposals that write better rap lyrics than Will. You've probably heard. Yeah, I know. Look at his cuck face. I know. Thank you, Nino Nerd, for the $2. The craziest thing is that he doubled down on this. I agree. It's exactly what I was just saying. I agree 100%. We doubled down on it, but then, yeah. Yeah, he's, Oh, hang on. You guys are losing me, right? Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look at this. La 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 la. Scooby-Dooby-Dabba-Dooby-Dab. These are all funny noises that sound better than Will Smith's music. Well, it looks fine to me. You guys apparently you guys are losing the audio. Is the cable file? It's bouncing up and down for me. Fine. What? Look at that. You guys can see, right? You guys can see my volume mixer. It's just going up and down and not doing anything bad. I'm just going to wait to get some confirmation from the chat that it's still doing it. And of course, the chat has gone completely silent. No one is saying a goddamn word. Every now and then you cut out. Great. Well, what I'm not going to do is crash out and throw my microphone across the room, but that's what I'd like to do. But I'm actually too grown for childish games, so I'm not going to do that. It's occasional. I don't know what the fuck to do about that, guys. You know, throw me some more super chats so I can buy a new mic cable. That was a joke.
Wasn't raised
But
to
do give me free shit.
fake it. Jill to Meek Mill to the roots, it's all greatness. Global status from my Philly foundation. Perfect. I am a trailblazer. I'ma tell my own story. I am the narrator.
You know, rumor has it that it took him so long to release these recent songs because he how long was it the slap happened 3 years ago? It took him 3 years to come up with something that rhymed with "and I'm here to say."
Rip the snakes out the grass. I'm a landscaper. I'ma go to heaven even though I'm a hell raiser.
Here's what I haven't said. I think it's just the disappointment in me. So why the fuck
I am the
Yeah. It's like if Carl Urban could actually do the English accent.
Yeah, just from this angle.
Although this guy's accent is just as fake as Carl Urban's in The Boys.
Wow! The energy's outrageous, Will! Outrageous!
Oh, I hate Will Smith's stupid fake laugh. So he's like, It's like, just put the fucking service revolver in your mouth, bro. This is what I feel so... I used to feel sorry for him. Right after he slapped Chris Rock, I felt bad for him because I thought that was obviously a moment of, again, pathetic, impotent rage. But now that he's doubled down on it, I just don't feel sorry for him. But back when I did, I would think, man, you know, if that had been me that happened to, I could start a new life, right? I could go and get like a real job somewhere else. I could move, I could leave town, never have to think about it again. But he's a movie star. He can't do that. He's trapped. He's always going to have to think about the stupid shit he did. And the only way of coping, apparently, is this.
Yep.
How embarrassing.
Motherfucking illest! Hey, you know what? Yeah, I needed that in my life. That was some fucked up energy, bro.
I'm an actor, I can't even fake laugh.
Hey, you got bars for days.
Oh, man.
It's not even fair, man.
Bars for days. You should be behind bars for days, you violent psychopath.
It's like you got a cheat code to life.
Yeah,
It's not even fair, bro. Hey, you see that right there? That right there is what you call a motherfucking fire in the booth.
I could never trust that guy. That Charlie, I think his name is. There's no fucking reason to ever trust that man. Because he's lying. Do you know what I mean? He's just saying, like, that was fire, that was amazing. He's so, like, he's almost got me convinced it was good. Like, he's so hyped up. And I think that is not a guy you would ever trust. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't be like, hey, you know, does this outfit look good on me? Or does it make me look like a fat ass? Like, nah, bruv, you look fucking amazing, cuz. Do you know what I mean? I could never trust him. You couldn't be his friend, could you?
No.
Who is this schizo? Somebody in the chat said.
I hope you enjoyed that video. Now make sure you click here.
Why is he normal now? Just like, my God, Will, that is fucking amazing. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure.
Oh, to me, it just in the corner of my eye just looks like Carl's Jr. Urban.
I think it's like British DJ Khaled to me, like. Swagged out, yeah? Swagged out like Tony over here.
Next up, Dizzy Rascal performing his only hit.
Oh. I don't know if I can take another freestyle. I might skip to a song. Like, I've got another freestyle queued. I'm going to play it. But I'm going to read the chat for a moment. But we are going to listen to another freestyle because God knows it's funny to bully this guy. But yeah. When he just comes up and just like, oh, disrespect on the stage, expect me on the stage. Fucking pull up, man. You old motherfucker. Fuck you. Yeah. Pick on someone your own size. Jesus.
So you're 57 years old.
Yeah.
You should be enjoying life,
Yeah.
sort of like near retirement.
Well, he is enjoying life, but he's having a midlife crisis.
Yeah.
I'd have a crisis if my life was mid. You ever think about how Will Smith is the iDubbbz of Hollywood? Somebody in the chat says, to be honest with you, I think new Will Smith makes iDubbbz look like old Will Smith. Like, this is... And you begin to realize that Will Smith was never cool. That's the thing. It was all smoke and mirrors. He seemed cool because we didn't really know him. The age of the internet, social media, has made us understand celebrities, and we're all falling out of love with them. The general public, I'm going to intellectualize a bit because I'm that nice kind of drunk. The general public doesn't give two shits about celebrities anymore.
No.
We don't. And Will Smith is like the poster child for the opposite of the wool being pulled over your eyes. What is it when like the mask comes off? I don't know the expression. I can't remember what it is, but like basically when the scales fall from your eyes. That's it. The rose-colored glasses come off, and the public are left seeing, the emperor is actually naked. It's a lot of different metaphors that mean the same thing. I'm hoping you guys understand what I mean here. I'm not a lyrical wordsmith genius like Will Smith, but hopefully you fathom what I'm saying.
Yeah, sometimes when you freestyle, you lose confidence.
Yeah. Man, I can't help but well, I was going to say feel bad for Jaden Smith, but I don't. But I understand why he turned out the way he did. See that letter they found, Willow Smith? Tupac died before Willow was even born. She wrote a letter to Tupac. Said, I know you're still alive. This is real. You guys can look this up. Willow Smith wrote a letter when she was little to Tupac. I know you're still alive out there. I hope you come back so my mum can be happy. Just soak that up. Fucking dude, just get a divorce, Jesus. Fucking wife hates you, dude. Your kids hate you. And how do you deal with that? You slap men half your size. Twat.
Yo, what's that word? It's Lotto, and we live with another episode of Lunch Break Freestyle. We got the legend Will Smith at the table today. Let's get into it.
I don't know who that guy is, but I want his lunch money.
Yeah.
It's me, like,
although he does have the Simpsons arcade game, which I almost bought that exact cabinet once. I was saving up for a holiday, and I decided to not buy the... But I saw it. It was in Level Up Games in Canterbury.
Nice.
And I almost bought that exact cabinet.
The guy looks a bit like Jack Harlow from this angle, but also
Lyrical
a bit
Lemonade.
like Lil Dicky, so I'm a bit confused.
Okay. I like this. Yeah, y'all got me a little nervous. I know that I be on some other shit.
You just have
I
to
know that
realize
I'm different.
the person
I be on
is
some
the
y'all don't
genius behind
understand
the
it. I don't
Fresh
mention it.
Prince.
Made it to the top of Hollywood without a membership. Killed them in July, then I switched to my
The thing is,
December
like,
shit. I
Will
be
Smith
overcoming
released,
shit
like, a
that y'all be
song,
having.
around about the time the movie Hitch came out, called Switch.
Yeah.
Which is actually a banger. And that was like his last song for years. And I really wish that was still the case.
Anyway, well, I mean, I'm glad he made this stuff because the world is starting to see Will Smith for what he really is.
Yeah.
Because I don't know about the rest of you. Not to sound like a fucking broken record here, but I sort of lost my patience with Will Smith when he assaulted a man for no reason on television.
In trouble with, let them run their mouths. I mean, really, that's what come with this.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna run my mouth. Yeah, I'm glad I'm allowed to. Well, I was gonna do it whether you let me anyway.
They built a wall, but I'm jumping it and loving it. They want me to be done with it, but I'm still having fun with it. Writing songs, writing checks, writing history, writing wrong.
Writing history, yeah. First Oscar winner to get banned from the Oscars.
But I'm still right mentally.
I don't know about that. You say you're still right mentally implies you ever were to begin with. You are a narcissistic psycho.
Go to sleep and my ancestors visit me. They surrounded me, gave me the vision vividly. Gave me a lion to protect me in this industry. Now I just walk and he chew through my enemies. Feel like I'm just getting started. They tried to finish me. I'm like the universe, infinite. There's no end in me. This is the bounce back. Watch Will, y'all. is the bounce back. Here come the bounce back. Keep your eyes
I'm gonna this just give me that old man cough laugh, man. I'll fucking play that shit again.
Bounce back. Watch Will getting started. They tried to finish me. I'm like the universe, infinite. There's no end in me. This is the bounce back.
Like it's a Shaw Brothers movie.
Watch Will, y'all. This is the bounce
no,
back.
I think I've heard this song before. I think it also
Here
goes,
come the
and the
bounce
player's
back.
gonna play,
Keep your
play,
eyes
play,
on him.
play,
This
play,
is
the
the bounce
haters gonna
back.
hate.
With these mics, I feel like I'm
Something about shaking it
Customato. 100 rounds of.
That he is the rap Taylor Swift. Like you're
Yeah.
absolutely right. It has the same lyrical depth and artistic like integrity as Taylor Swift.
Life, but still boxing my shadow. Yeah, I took a knee, never threw in the towel though. Hip hop's Messi, Neymar, and Ronaldo. Goal scored on these boys. I done won damn near.
This is the most fucking remember the 90s setup I've ever fucking seen in my life.
Listen, that brother.
Boys, I done won damn near every single award on these boys. Sold out movie theaters and even tours on these boys. Feeling like a mop wiped the floor with these boys.
Brother.
People ask me how I do it. I just bite off more than I can chew. Then I chew it.
Got him.
Yeah, y'all jokers thought I blew it. I pulled the pin out the grenade on purpose when I threw it.
I pulled the pin out of the grenade on purpose when I threw it. Often in war, the pin is pulled accidentally. What you really want to do is throw the grenade. You're an idiot.
And even though I'm an action star, sometimes I'ma act bizarre. Cause I'm an artist at heart. I'm not just an actor, y'all. This is the bounce back. Watch Will, y'all. This is the bounce back. Here come the bounce back. Keep your eyes on them. This is the bounce back. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you tell him. It looks like he just did something. Look at him. Embarrassing. Is there more to this video? It just keeps going. What is this? Why does it need credits? It's just a man. It's just a man freestyling badly. Why does it have credits? Thank you, Kenzie, for the $4.99. He says, it just occurred to me that this man could be using his wealth to help the flood victims in Texas, and I made myself unreasonably angry. I don't know that flood victims want his money. Do you really want his... It's like, oh man, I've lost my house, but at least I'm not Will Smith. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want his dirty cuck money.
Yeah.
Go easy on Will. He's old as shit. Come on. There you go. Yeah, give him the ball. Let him have it. Fucking hell. It's like... It is like watching someone in a nursing home. Also, I thought that was I'm Alex on the fucking thumbnail in the bottom left for a second.
I'm Alex, jump scare.
Could you imagine? It's like, oh, who else are we going to have to do a freestyle? It's like, this guy everyone's fucking, done with. Thank you, Callum, for the $4.99 and the amazing comment attached to it. Shark Tale has objectively the most accurate depiction of Will Smith, a vapid, big-mouthed, deeply insecure loser who only made it big by faking it. That is fucking fire. You don't need that weird, like, fat Carl Urban Englishman to hype you up. That's genuinely hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read that shit again. I want somebody fucking clip this. You don't make this into a soundbite. Shark Tale has objectively the most accurate depiction of Will Smith, a vapid, big-mouthed, deeply insecure loser who only made it big by faking it.
Yeah.
Oh look, it's Will Smith. He just heard me disrespecting him on the stage. You're fucked. You're fucked. You fucking loser. Anyway,
The same, like, the energy that I'm getting from, like, a lot of this is basically just like, Chris Rock, bet you can't do that.
Yeah.
Bet you can't do that. And then Chris Rock's just like, well, yeah, I sleep in
your big bed with my wife.
I sleep in a big bed with my
This
girlfriend.
does have Yeah, James like, I sleep in a race car, Chris Rock, do you? And Chris Rock's just like, I sleep in a big bed with your wife. If Will Smith fought Jake Paul in a boxing match, it'd be the only time you'd catch people rooting for a Paul brother to cold clock someone. I don't care. It's one of those things where it's like, I don't care who wins. I just need Will Smith to lose. I gotta be the biggest. I gotta be the biggest the biggest Will Smith hater in the world.
The thing is, and going off the fact that, like, I would say at least for most people who grew up in the 90s, or like in sort of like millennials in general, so people born sort of like in the sort of like mid 80s through to sort of the late sort of the mid 90s, we all looked up to fucking Will Smith in the 90s. We thought he was the coolest guy ever, and it just kind of like go, oh god, did we really look up to this fucking nerd? Who could?
Yeah, it's embarrassing. It is. Like, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed to say I was a fan.
Yeah.
Fucking back hurts. I'm looking forward to it. I think I'm managing tomorrow, to be fair. I don't think I've got to push too many boats. My fucking back still hurts. Because I'm old. But I'm going to make a music video about how much I love Pretty Girls. Shall we read the comments on Will Smith Pretty Girls official video? 53,000 likes, 79,000 dislikes. Oh my god, there's a live chat replay with it as well.
Oh my god, please.
Fucking have that on as well.
Oh yeah.
But first, we'll scroll down to the comments and have a look. Should we sort by newest first? Let's do top comments. Just see what the ones people like. Is there one I already like this one. Like, this makes me miss the simpler times, like before I knew this existed. This is hands down got to be the most elaborate way of coming out I've ever seen. Thanks for the credits, so we know Will isn't the only one to blame. This song is a vibe, just not any vibe I ever want to have. No way Will Smith watched this from start to finish and said, yep, this looks good. Send it out for the whole world to see, forever immortalized until the end of humanity. If awkward silence was a genre, this would be the anthem. Wow. I use this as my alarm clock so that I wake up before it. Fuck me, these are vicious. You could put this in the first 5 minutes of Tropic Thunder and no one would notice. I like how rhymed night with night. Oh, we're going to get some good lyrics here, guys.
Actually, do you know what? I want to see the version of this song that's just actually Ben Stiller's character in Tropic Thunder singing it. That would be much funnier.
Well, there was it's not Ben Stiller, but one of the characters is in the closet, isn't he? It's the rapper turned actor who's in the closet.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's about Will Smith! Guy knows everything. That's Will Smith. The rapper turned actor who's deeply closeted. There you go. Ben Stiller predicted I like pretty girls.
Problem ever since I was a little boy, you know.
I like the start. I like the starts with him in like a therapist's office. It's like, haha, that's so funny. No, Will, you should go to therapy.
I think it's gotten worse.
There's a real thing you should do.
As I've gotten older, I thought I had it under control, but I'm literally experiencing it right now, like literally this second.
Oh. And how would you define this problem? Can you make me understand?
This already, the boom, boom, boom. It sounds like a Tiny Meat Gang song, and that is not a compliment in this context. Like, it sounds like a joke, like a parody. Sometimes an artist lets their psyche out a little bit by accident. You know, we're all informed by those voices inside our head as artists, and we'll just look at this. So here, Will has positioned himself. I guess he's showing us a little bit of his giantess fetish. I mean, hey, you know, he's a man of culture, but what is amazing though, he's positioned himself as this tiny little man, this insignificant little man, and these huge, you know, statuesque, beautiful women. I know that says a little something about how he views himself, I think. And it's obviously deep down he doesn't view himself very positively, I would say.
I am not gay. I am not gay.
Just, I like pretty girls. I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I'm not. That's the whole song. Thank you, Ghost Party, for the £2. Will Smith is a therapist's final boss. Yeah, you're not wrong. This guy's got a lot of baggage. Like a fucking airport.
You don't gotta wait in line tonight. You're too fine for the line tonight. 5 plus 5, you a dime tonight.
Fan fiction.
This is like rhyming Homer with Homer on when they're doing the baseball chants.
Line tonight.
The bowling chants. Sorry.
5 plus 5, you a dime tonight. It's a full house, better play your cards right. I'm a post plus 5, you a dime tonight. It's a full. You don't gotta wait in line tonight. You're too fine for the line tonight.
Fucking Steve Urkel there.
I like the way he rhymes line tonight with line tonight.
5 plus 5, you a dime tonight.
And then says dime tonight afterwards. I mean, that's the sort of thing that makes him a spiritual, lyrical, miracle individual, you know?
It's a full house, better play your cards right. I'm a post.
Who would have thought that a white boy would save the rap game? I mean, that's...
Yo, pick if you pose. Make one phone call, you in vogue. Head, shoulders, knees, toes. Hold up, wait, pose. I'm about to do some investing. I'll spend it on you and your bestie. You and your...
Him throwing his hands up and saying bestie like that again and just sitting on this little handbag. This is such an elaborate way to come out of the closet. And again, this is what I'm saying about Will. It's like his subconscious being projected onto the screen right now. So we can, you know, talk about how the song is bad, the lyrics are bad, the production is bad, all of that stuff. But what I actually find fascinating is not the song, but the video.
Twin on a jet ski. I'll change your life if you let me. Pretty girl.
And then he's like, I'll change your life. You and your bestie, I'll change your life if you let me. It's like, girl, beautiful girls, please let me spend money on you. Please let me be your pay pig. Will, you're fucking pathetic, mate. You're a movie star. Have some fucking dignity.
It's like, let me be your sugar daddy, please.
Yeah. Please, just offer me just a crumb of pussy. Here's $1 million. It's embarrassing. Plus, another thing, we talked about his age. Again, he's my mum's age. The thing that's really embarrassing is that he's saying, I like pretty girls. Like, if I use the word girls, right, I understand it's, you know, it just means human females. Yeah. But generally, you'd say women, right? A man of a certain age, maybe have a little more sophistication, and say ladies or women, beautiful women. Pretty is like cute. It's a very small, youthful kind of word, and girls is a very youthful sort of word. And I'm not accusing him of anything, but what I'm saying is it's creepy. Or you know what I mean? Not that I'm not saying he's one of those sorts of people, but I'm just saying that it's a bit tone deaf. Which is perfect because he can't sing, so he is tone deaf.
I love pretty girls.
And again, I think the use of girls doesn't suggest anything predatory about him. I think it actually speaks more to the very obvious midlife crisis that he's having. Look, I mean, look at that. How much more explicit do we need? This is how Will views himself in a relationship.
Oh, honey, please step on.
This is what he wants. Like, he is quite literally the muck on her shoe that she's looking at with disdain. That's how he sees himself. It's pathetic. Will, you're pathetic. Oh,
which was-
sorry, I shouldn't have directly insulted him there. I'll have to expect him on the stage.
I love pretty girls.
Fly like a butterfly, sing like a bee.
All the pretty girls, put your drink up. I get you anything you think of. I like BBLs, that stand for bad, bad blink up. I've been in the club all night in the section.
Also,
listening to him use like Gen Z slang stands for bad, bad link up. So, that doesn't even really make sense, Will. You just sound like, ah, yes, very slay.
Picture perfect, I swear.
Vince, yes, I completely agree with that. They sampled that shit he sold shoes.
You perfection. I like you, and you. It don't matter about your complexion. There's not a lot of women not pretty to me. I mean, she pretty to me. And I ain't talking about just the pretty you see. But the pretty I like pretty girls. Girls. I like pretty girls. Pretty. Vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, lemon. I like women. There it is. Truth about me.
He's dressed like that. He's like, fuck it. I like women. He's trying to fool, Will. Like,
ain't too many women ain't pretty to me. Ain't too many women ain't pretty to me. Ain't too many women ain't pretty to me.
Except the ones that don't have penises.
Ain't too many women ain't pretty to me. As far as I can see.
It's like, Will, why don't you try making eye contact with some of these beautiful women?
I like pretty girls.
He'd be one of the people to line up for Bonnie Blue or Lily Phillips because at least they.
Oh, gross.
He would.
He'd be like arrogant about it. He's like, yeah, check it out. Bet you feel good getting Will Smith inside you after, 70, 80, 90 other men in a single afternoon.
It's even more than that now. Lily Phillips has now slept with 1,013 men in a day.
Well, I missed 5 seconds ago. Alright, let's have a look at these people who want to be killed. That's a joke! Please do not hurt any of these people. Right, starring Will Smith. Don't get used to seeing that credit any longer. Starring. You'll be lucky if he stars in a fucking Hallmark movie anytime soon. You'll be featuring Will Smith, as the 12th man on the call sheet.
Yep.
Will, if music doesn't work out, I hear there are many exciting job opportunities in the fast food industry. Director Connor Cunningham, twat. Creative director Elliot Muscat. Dude's name is Muskrat, basically. Twat. Look at these people.
I love pretty girls.
I understand they got to secure the bag, but at what cost? How many people worked on this piece of shit? They had a second unit. You don't need another unit. Just point the camera at Will and while he does some gay shit. That's the fucking video. Women were only giants for like half of it.
So that's pretty much it.
Well, then is that him at his therapist office?
Yeah. Just go there. Will, go to an actual therapist. I love serving fries. That's what genuinely Will Smith should be making jingles for fast food restaurants. That is the extent of his musical career. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put that on a much lower volume. I'm gonna go back and we're gonna look at the fucking live chat. Not Tenacious D tribute, you fucking piece of shit.
I would rather watch
Garbage
that.
computer.
It's been a problem.
Will Smith's Pretty Girls. And here's what we're gonna do. Open panel. Open door.
Actually, I think it's gotten.
I want top chat, I want live chat.
Older. I thought I had.
Let's see what people had to say.
I'm literally.
I don't know if the people at home can see the chat.
Oh. And
So far, people seem excited. I'm waiting for the moment where reality sinks in. This is going to be great. Willie has problems. The king have arrived or nah? This is exciting. Okay, people seem excited. How far into the video? Wait, okay, the video's just starting. It's summertime. Okay, so everybody's not a bot speaking. That's cool. Yeah, these are these bots? Are these real accounts? Summer Banger, yeah. These actual accounts. I can't click on any of them. Right, where's that one where that shot where he's just the mark on the girl's shoe? We'll just keep. I wish I knew about that. That would have been a really good thumbnail for this fucking stream. There we go. Let's have that on the screen for a moment while I read the chat. I like pretty girls, more like I am better than Tupac. Oh, sorry guys, I'm shuffling a bit because my back hurts. Yeah, so there was a live performance of this song in, I think it was in London.
Yes.
And it's one of those things that's like... I'll just play it because, my God. Also, Rita Ora surprises fans. Am I meant to know who the fuck that is?
All I know is that she's married to Taika Waititi.
Why do you know that?
I just know that shit. Or at least used to be married to Taika Waititi. I'm not sure about now, but...
Let's have a look at how excited the crowd are to see this Rita Ora person who I assume is a singer or an actress or a model.
She's a singer.
Okay.
I think she also hosted one of the panel, like one of those talent shows at one point.
I don't need to be informed.
I like pretty girl. Yo, I like pretty girl. Rita Ora, ladies and gentlemen. Rita.
Nobody gives a shit. Look at the audience. No one cares. Look at their faces. They've just got their phones out because Will Smith is famous.
Yeah.
They don't know the song. They're not singing along. They don't cheer for Rita Ora because, like me, they haven't got a fucking clue who she is. It's just like Will Smith's mate. It's like, hey, Will Smith, I'm so happy to see you because I know you in real life.
There you go. I like pretty girls. That's crazy. See, that's how that song.
Look at the fuck. Look at these people. No one cares. So the chat's just like, oh, it's Kenzie. Who is this American and why is he yelling at me? It's generally the reaction from people.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rita Ora in the house. I know. It is a pleasure, baby. Good to see you. I know, yeah.
Did somebody say they needed a pretty girl?
Yes, exactly. I know. I like.
That's so embarrassing. Let's have a look at the comments. He yelled like everyone was gonna go insane with him. Crowd isn't even faking it. That's Rita Ora. She's not even relevant. He said, we in the building. You're outside, Will. Again, like, I don't fucking know who Rita Ora is, but according to some of the people in the chat, she used to be famous, apparently.
Yeah, so around about 2012-ish.
Yeah, who gives a shit, right? Like, I mean, I guess that's contemporary to someone like Will fucking Smith, who hasn't mattered since I Am Legend.
Yeah.
Does anyone watch those crappy Oscar bait movies he makes now? Anybody watch those?
I didn't.
Movies that have no colour. You know, these films are like fucking dark grey, desaturated crap. That 9 times out of 10 are just about slavery anyway.
The last
It's
movie.
like, just make something good.
The most recent Will Smith movie I've seen is unfortunately fucking After Earth.
Every time I think my life is hard, I watch this and realise it's not so bad. And this guy says, yeah, his career in image is over and he's not willing to let it go. 100%. Bro is absolutely trying to cling on to the glory days. It is such a midlife crisis. In fact, it's such a huge midlife crisis. It wouldn't surprise me that if in the future this is studied to a point where celebrity midlife crises are referred to as having a Will Smith moment or doing a Will Smith or something like that. Or like a pretty girls moment. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's such a bad midlife crisis that I think it's going to have an... You know, he considers himself an icon, and this is going to be one of the iconic things he does. This embarrassing midlife crisis. That people are going to look back and I'm like, man, remember that shit Will Smith pulled?
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, he's had a midlife crisis for 10 years at this point.
Yeah. Ever since he married that succubus. Thank you, Twin TVs, for the £2. Funny, he did a live show in Scarborough. Yeah, I bet nobody gave a shit. Yeah, I'm sure nobody gave a monkeys about Will Smith being in Scarborough. Sorry, again, people are complaining about the microphone. Apparently the
I don't
level's
think
off.
Scarborough gave a shit that Will Smith was in Scarborough.
Well, I mean, you know, nothing interesting has happened in Scarborough since Will Smith was still famous. So who knows? Maybe they were excited about it. I'm gonna keep reading the comments. These are great. This is so embarrassing for both of them. Grow old gracefully. Yeah, I'm guessing Rita Ora was famous back in the day. Came here for the comments. Was disappointed. Lol, the crowd went mild. What the fuck is this? This humiliation ritual is like something out of Black Mirror. Now, humiliation ritual is not something I know much about, but it's one of these things I hear a lot of conspiracy theorists talk about, the idea of the humiliation ritual. I do find it interesting. But with Will, it feels completely voluntary.
Yeah.
I don't feel like anyone's making Will do this crap. I think he thinks he's coming across cool. Not Will Smith mimicking a crowd scream at 06. That's not like just scrolling through these. You couldn't even pay that crowd to give a shit. Jada, Tupac would never have been disrespected like this. Hundreds of people staying with their phones up. Nobody's dancing. So weird. What's weird about it? Would you? Yeah, I clicked on the replies. I knew it. What's to dance to? Literally no one dancing. Talk about a bomb. Everyone just filming this very public cry for help. This is sad and funny at the same time. This crowd looks embarrassed and confused, like they just walked in on their parents in bed. Honestly, I'd rather see that than have to sit through this again. And one of my parents is dead!
That's an excellent comment.
That's the second best comment of the night. The best one is still the Shark Tale one. He'll be playing to Guantanamo detainees next with a banger like this. Fuck me. Oh, now I'd pay to see that. Bro, you'd be the first person to pay to see this. Jesus. I don't want to be mean, but you know, if Rita Ora is getting involved, it's whack. Will sounds like a 60-year-old guy performing what he thinks rap music is. He is almost 60. You understand that, right? You like bald ladies.
There's always that sort of saying that, like, black don't crack, but Will Smith does not look good for 57.
No. He looks like a man that's had a, extremely difficult, troubled marriage. Who,
A bit like iDubbbz.
Yeah, who crashed out in public and struck a man for no reason.
Yeah, Chris Rock, who's 6.
Oh my god, I can't believe she turned up. Who the hell is Rita? Yeah. I had to look her up too. We are so over celebrating celebrities. Yes, we are. This is exactly what I was talking about earlier. The mask is off with these fucking people. I think that the first moment for me, like, I know a lot of people credit Twitter, like the advent of Twitter in the 2010s, and like seeing tons of celebrities act the fool. But the moment, I know Matt said like that was it for him, but for me, the moment I knew that like celebrities were done was the John Lennon Imagine thing during COVID. That was the moment. I was like, Will Smith is the type of fella that thinks Mr. Clean is a teacher. I don't know why I like that so much, but that's really funny.
But yeah, no, I was gonna say when you think, I was just gonna say there's 3 years between Chris Rock and Will Smith. Chris Rock's 60 and Will Smith 57. Chris Rock looks better than for his age than Will Smith does. Thing is, a lot of people sort of are a lot of people now, they sort of especially with the advent of people sort of shitting on nepo babies, which was basically the whole of Hollywood about 25 years ago still. A lot of people are sick of just seeing people who are already in the industry have their children grow up in the industry and us just sort of just get the free handouts.
We'll put the mic down and see if that McDonald's behind you is hiring. There we go.
Just put the fries in the back.
Yeah. And in fact, on the Pretty Girls video, which is on his channel, I will type in whatever the funniest comment you guys come up with is. That's good English. Let's do something silly with the chat. Let's make a game out of it. Whatever the funniest comment you guys can come up with is, I will comment it from my account. Cause fuck it, I feel like being a dickhead. No, Chris Rock's not younger. He's in his 60s.
Yeah, I was saying that. Yeah,
Chris Rock's older than Will Smith.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Chris Rock is 3 years older than Will Smith, and looks younger.
Yeah. I'm just gonna keep this on because I see. Yeah, okay. Looks like we are good. I don't know. I think the cable just wants replacing. They don't last forever. It's not the third one we've had for this mic. We are actually going to be replacing the whole setup eventually. So that's one of the things. When we're going to be going back later this year to recording actual videos rather than just doing live streams, which should be a lot of fun. But we're going to upgrade our equipment. So that's one of the reasons we haven't done it yet, because we just haven't upgraded the equipment yet. It's one of the reasons we haven't recorded. But it is coming. Thanks for your patience. And thanks for coming to the live streams. Okay, so let's have a think about things we could write in the comments. So we've got some contenders here. Will Smith is the type of fella to ask for a telescope to watch Sky Sports. Quite keen on that. The only pretty girl you're with is a succubus who likes having a plunger on her head. That's quite good. Yeah, I'm worried that someone do a fast check. Yeah, I'm worried you are having a stroke, bro. But hey, it could be worse. You could be married to Jada Pinkett. What if Jada Pinkett was Jada Plinkett? That would be funny, I think. And instead of having sex with teenage boys, she just reviewed Star Wars movies on YouTube.
Oh god. It would just be an hour-long review of her crying that Tupac died.
Will Smith is the embodiment of pulling a pube out from under your foreskin.
Well, thing is, though, if she was Jada Plinkett, I mean, Rich Evans wouldn't let her cheat on him.
No. See, because Rich Evans is a real man.
Yeah.
That's the difference. I do love the Chris Rock thing where it's like, we've all been cheated on, and it doesn't feel nice, but none of us have ever been interviewed by the person who cheated on us on fucking television.
Yeah, it's like, could you imagine?
Will Smith's the type of fella to ask if West Ham is halal. These are all so good. Star Wars is the most disappointing thing since my husband. If you could describe Will Smith in one short sentence, what would that be? I'd say Will Smith is sad, impotent, bully. That's what I'd say.
Will Smith is a gutless turd.
Yeah. Will Smith's the type of guy who'd be surprised that Mario 2 is actually Doki Doki Panic. Will Smith is exactly the kind of guy to look over at you the moment Viggo Mortensen kicks the Yorick helmet and be like, "Hey, yo! He actually broke his toe doing that." Ha 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 ha! It's rewind time.
Will Smith's actually Carlton in real life instead of actually being like the cool like.
That's what I'm typing. How do you pronounce? It's like what the fuck's his real name? It's like Antonio Arsenio or some weird shit.
Alfonso Ribeiro.
Look up Alfonso. How do you spell his last name?
R-I-B-E-R. Is it R-I-B-E-R-E-O? I-O?
Yeah. Ribeiro. Yeah, you're pretty much right. Alfonso Ribeiro. Family life. Carlton 1 Lamau. There we go.
Yeah.
I liked what you guys were saying, but nobody really gave me anything amazing to post, so I'm going to post this one. That's the one I'm happy with.
Yay! I'm funny.
Will Smith seems like the type of person, although this is really good, and I might say this as well, Will Smith seems like the type of person to repeat jokes aloud in the movie theatre. The type of person to repeat jokes aloud in the cinema. Alright. Yeah, to be fair, Chad said a very similar thing at the beginning of the stream. So I did use one of you guys' jokes. They fly now. I fucking hate Star Wars. Have you guys seen that video? Let's see if I can find it. It's nothing to do with Will Smith, but it just makes me laugh. So funny. Let me just turn the volume up. The guy in the audience just fucking bellows it. He's just like me for real. Rita Ora surprises fans. I mean, she doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like she has a lot of fans, judging by the comments. Jesus. Rita Ozempic. How embarrassing. I like the words "how embarrassing" together. Just as it's such a simple comment.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I say that shit on Instagram a lot. I think I've posted it on Will Smith's reels a lot. To be fair, just how embarrassing. Yeah.
It's rewind time. Do you think that's what he'll say when he's dying?
Yeah, just do like his fake laugh.
Yeah, it's rewind time. Please, I would like to do a whole lot of things differently.
It's like, Jada, I'm not even dead. Can you please take the doctor's cock out of your mouth? To make that intro a soundbite. Make that into a soundbite. I assume you mean the guy just screaming, "I fucking hate Star Wars." We'll start using that on the Twitch. Guys, you go follow me on Twitch, please. I do video over there. I play like the Nintendo 64 and PlayStation 2 and other retro consoles. And I do real hardware. It's niche. There's not a lot of guys doing it. It's fun. Go follow me on Twitch, please. I'm so lonely. I need your validation. I'm just like Will Smith. I need strangers to validate me. Am I supposed to know who Rita Ora is? The zombies in I Am Legend were more excited than this crowd. Who's that old broad? Fucking hell, that's cold. Is this an SNL skit? This is so embarrassing.
I think one of the things that Will Smith probably regrets in his life is that he didn't take the role of Neo in The Matrix, and everyone loves Keanu Reeves still, and he's probably thinking that's probably the start of his of life going down.
That's where it all went wrong.
It's like when no one told you life was gonna be this way.
Hang on, so what year did Wild Wild West come out?
1999, same year as
what? 1999, right? When did Will Smith meet Jada Pinkett? 1997. Okay, right.
The year Men in Black came out.
So it really does start with.
When did they get married?
97.
I was gonna say, was that when they met?
I don't know.
Oh, they were married in 97, yeah.
But yeah, it's exactly what it is. Like, this guy is, a complete clown who is desperate for validation. And now he's at a point where nobody likes him anymore. He can't cope with it. And that's why he has to act. He's suddenly acting like a tough guy.
Yeah.
Bringing out rap songs at his age. It's embarrassing. And talking about how he's going to get up on the stage and attack people that make fun of him. Well, I'm going to keep making fun of you, and you ain't going to do shit. And lots of other people that are, 6 foot plus guys who are younger than you and work out are also going to make fun of you, and you ain't going to do shit. Because you're a fucking pussy. You're a pussy, and all you can do is embarrass yourself. Is everyone in the crowd dead? They probably wish they were. Somebody already beat me to that joke. They wish they were actually. 46 minutes ago, somebody made that joke. They didn't long beat me to the punch. Mike Dawson from Darkseid 2 is more manly than Will Smith.
The thing is, Mike Dawson can at least grow a mustache without looking like a chode.
I like how direct this one is. Awful. All of it. Rita, you suck also. Just like a Black Mirror episode. He's going to jail for mail fraud. Mail spelled M-A-L-E.
I think she was the main character in in one of those kind of sitcoms around about the time The Fresh Prince came out. I think she was in it was it was a spin-off of The Cosby Show.
Never saw The Cosby Show. I don't know if it ever reran, but I wasn't born when it first ran, so I don't know if it reran in this country, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't remember what the name of it was, but I think it was Jada Pinkett and a bunch of people. I think she played one of the grown-up versions of one of the Cosby characters or whatever, and or something, and it was the university or something, college.
Just saw this thing in the corner. It's Jim Carrey as Death. And it's messing with me. I'm going to send that to Chris immediately. Right. Well, I think that's all I have to say about Will Smith. Yeah, like I said at the very beginning of the stream, he's a weakling, a multi-millionaires I can confidently call a fucking loser.
Yeah.
No matter how bad things get for me, my life is going extremely well at the moment. I'm very, very happy. But if no matter how bad things get, you know, I mean, I could get hit by a car tomorrow. I could get diagnosed with a fatal disease tomorrow. Inshallah, I will not. But at least I'm not Will Smith. Like, genuinely. Like, I just would not wish Will Smith's life on anybody. And the fact he tries to act cool and act tough about it is so sad. And I just think, you know, just put the fries in the bag, basically.